right, so hopefully you guys are all having a fabulous day here today. We do got some pretty fun stuff to talk about. It looks like the devs over here at NETMARBLE is cooking up some pretty tasty stuff here when it comes to soul leveling, and I think that you guys might want to care about this. Now, this may have something to do, keep this in mind, it may have something to do with the entire banner schedule, given this banner ends in basically 3 days. Now, I wonder, are they launching a character in 3 days and that's the thing they're teasing? Are they planning to announce a global date officially? I don't know, correct? Some stuff that we're still waiting for. We still don't know when the date is for global launch. Remember that. Theoretically, it's between the 8th and the 24th. If the stream or the video was correct, it's the 24th, theoretically. But when I translated it, it says the month is the 24th. Or basically the 2024 of next month, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Here, we don't know. So just remember that, right? This could be teasing the next update, the big update, which is in 4 days, basically 3 days and 20 hours, or something else. Who knows? Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop into it. Let's talk about it all. First things first, this is what got actually announced. If you load up the game over here on the early access, you do get this beautiful little message. Coming soon, official launch and major update. Click pre-register now. So again, that's there. Official launch and major update. They're still starting to sort of shift in a way to announce everything. I think that they will in the next week or so finally give us a solidified date. The App Store has a date. We still don't have a date per se about them saying it in ads, correct? All they say is coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. They still haven't announced it. Remember, within 30 days, theoretically, the game releases if we're thinking the 8th of the App Store. If we're thinking the 24th, we're still 40 plus days out. That's how it works, right? I still wonder how they're going to do things here and what they actually kind of go with. But they do say major update, correct? So for the early access, you are getting a major update. When is that? We currently don't know. Theoretically, if we look at this, stay tuned is what Jinwoo says over there. We have the shadows over here running, and it basically is almost there to the meter, right? The way that I see this is it's whatever they're going to announce is within a week, correct? That's what it, in my opinion, looks like, right? And if you were to look at it, the first thing that comes first is the major update, and then the official launch, correct? And with this major update, more new content is coming out, correct? So if we put all two and two together, what I think they're going for here is they're going to launch the next banner for, again, the game, and they're going to either launch a content or something of that sort. The only thing is, right, the only thing that exists is, remember that roadmap that I showed last video? I literally showed that last video, kind of giving you an idea for how they wanted to maybe kind of handle things, right? On that thing, basically, May is, again, 16 days out. So theoretically, are they planning this update, or is it another update we just don't know about, right? Because again, early access isn't listed on this entire thing. This roadmap just shows us what was coming, right? So theoretically, the major update could consist of original story update, Demon Castle first floors, story arc release, new hunter and weapon, time attack mode season 1, new content, monster wave. It could be that update, correct? It could be. Or it's an update entirely on its own. And when they say major update, I still think they're talking about Banner, right? I think they're going to launch that character, the female character everyone's been waiting for. That could definitely be the way they're doing things. Or maybe they're fixing stuff up, correct? They still have not published the dev notes on their end, saying what they're going to cook up here with. And NETMARBLE is the CEO of publishing dev notes. Every game that I played from them, they publish dev notes literally every month and say everything they want to say about fixing stuff and feedback you give them. Regardless, if they want to ignore something, they'll ignore it. But in the dev notes, they'll try to address as much as they possibly can. Look at Tower God New Worlds. They publish the dev notes every 30 days on the dot. 30 days later, you can expect the dev notes. On Grand Cross, sometimes it's late, between 30 to 40 days. It's around there, but they publish them constantly. Right now, we've had the launch for how many days now? And boom, no dev notes, no such thing. We had CM Manager giving us some announcements, but outside of CM Manager, not much on that front. They've been advertising heavily nowadays, so I am curious what's going to happen here on that front. But what I can tell you for certain is this. In May, you are getting the global launch. They're announcing it slowly. They're teasing it more and more and more. I think it's around the first half of May, but again, we don't know for certain. Correct, there is no date. They said worldwide in May 2024. They never said worldwide in the 24th of May, correct? The way it translates is, again, the way I saw it, is that's the month, correct? Not the, or that's the month, and then of 2024 is the year, correct? So that's what I saw, but again, no confirmation on that front. But yeah, major update. Again, there's a lot of potential here. If it's this stuff, we're getting a brand new content and such. This says May clearly, but they could be testing it, correct, for before global launch, right? So this is their testing phase. They're going to release everything. But again, leakers were saying that that character was potentially the launch character. So if that's not the launch character, what's going to happen? So that's also there, correct? Because leakers were saying whatever about it being pushed back until launch. So we'll have to see, correct? But this banner ends. That's what possibly could be coming up next. Beyond that, gold fixes and a bunch of other stuff. They really either also haven't responded on lag, correct? I hope they respond on that because that's like the core issue of the game. And players who also play in Canada who don't require a VPN, they also have that lag in it, right? So I do wonder if that's something that they plan on fixing, correct? It's very bad with loading. For some reason lately it's gotten a little bit better, but it's still very annoying to go through. So I wonder if they're going to tackle those things. A lot of bugs and such that they said that they would kind of get to, but with this, again, we know the content pipeline, we know a lot that we can look forward to, but I am curious what this means. But I do have it open on what they were publishing. Again, this is basically it. Did they make this post over here yet or no? Ongoing events, all this stuff. So yeah, they haven't made the forum post about that new thing, but again, all they've been doing so far is basically announcing stuff here, like the 14-day check-in event, all this stuff over here. Go down to CM notes. They've been also publishing here early access appreciation redeem code. So again, all these events have been active. They recently actually did get 10 million pre-registrations, so maybe that's why they're also finally saying like, oh, global launch soon and stuff like that, because usually when games get this milestone, they say, here's our date. Still again, no date, but we shall see. So again, a lot of fixes that we expect from devs. No dev notes yet. We'll wait on that front. Major update coming. Could be the banner. Could be some content. Could be some updates. Could be some fixes. Could be a lot of stuff, right? They've been slowly patching up things. They have, correct? So they've been listening on that front. For example, again, they nerfed a lot of the stages. I think regarding 8, right? Chapter 8 over here. They nerfed that. They fixed a bunch of stuff that were issues and problematic over here. They nerfed like that big feature that we had, which was bleed, right? They nerfed it on some bosses because players were kind of, destroying. They're like, oh, we can't have that in the game. That bleed thing is too much. So they definitely been seeing a lot of stuff. It's just they really haven't released us like the big meaty dev notes saying, okay, these are the fixes that are listed. Again, who knows if they even want to fix those things? Make that clear. We don't know. We don't know if they want to fix those things. But again, their entire community forum has been stacked. Players have been begging, and like spamming so much stuff here to kind of ask the devs and see what the devs would say. But their customer service also has been filled to the brim, dude, filled to the brim about like fixing stuff. Like again, make gold easier to get and all this stuff. So they have a lot of requests to go through, I think. So hopefully that's there. Hey, someone's cooking. Add co-op. I'm telling you, dude, we need co-op. Please, if you ask them anything, ask for co-op. I hope this game implements co-op. That Monster Rush mode sounds sick as hell. It sounds sick as hell, but I hope it's some sort of co-op mode. The way that I see it, some sort of like wave thing, right? Bosses, and they just keep on coming. You survive all the waves. But dude, they gotta add co-op in this game. This game would be so good with co-op. But I get it, solo leveling. Can't title it. Can't have any co-op in there because it's solo. But hey, that's there. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Have fun. Want to talk about this stuff real quick so you are aware. That's all I got for you. Just wanted to go through it. So yeah.